Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Take us, of course, to the journey of Transformers Prime. This is Season 3, Episode 5. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. I don't know what it is, but this season is just crushing it. And I thought with only 13 episodes in this season, we had a shortened season compared to the Season 1 and Season 2. I'm thinking, okay, hopefully it'll be good, but I'm not expecting it to be like a fantastic season because we have less episodes. Like, what are they really going to do story-wise? I'm glad that I was so wrong, because my god. Now, not every episode, even though I've only seen 4 episodes out of 13 so far this season, this is of course episode 5 coming up, like, not every episode has been like fantastic amazing, but last week was, oh my god, fantastic amazing, but they've all been great or really fucking good amazing. Like, it's crazy. The return of Optimus last week was probably one of the like highlights of the entire show so far. The way it was handled, the execution, everything. He is 2.0. He's Optimus 2.0. He's been brought back. There really wasn't much of a discussion in terms of Smokescreen deciding to use the remaining power of the hammer to bring him back, because he said, no, don't do it. We need to use that to basically repair the Omega lock to then hopefully rebuild Cybertron. I'm assuming that may be addressed again. I have no clue, but regardless, my god. This season is just crushing it. It is. So, I'm not sure what to expect from here, because the Decepticons are now back at basically square one. Basically step one, if you will, because Darkmount is now gone. The team is now back together in terms of the Autobots. They're all back together. And so, what is the next step story-wise? Like, what makes sense to progress from now? Not really sure, but I'm excited as hell to get into it to see what they show us, guys. I'm ready. Let's get into it. Let's go.
What we have here is an experimental all-terrain expeditionary fighting vehicle.
Damn.
Thank you, Agent Fowler.
Oh, he's scanning it. A new intro? Oh, the music changed. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. He's going against... Okay. All right. All right. That was awesome. I love the new intro. Wow, they're not wasting any time. It's a semi, just like Optimus did. Okay. Oh, that was his office. Oops.
A little help here?
As Optimus Prime, second in command, I have no intention of tolerating wrecker behavior. If you won't accept that, feel free to choose the path of least resistance, as you did before.
Drama.
Optimus?
Yeah, what's he doing?
He's investigating recent Decepticon activity.
He's just flying around, enjoying it. That's so cool, man. A little too big there. There we go. Nice.
Smokescreen gave me away.
Whoa. Okay.
Come on. I was nearly a prime, but somehow I'm still a rookie.
You chose this, though.
Prime?
Smokescreen was the only one who went back. If it weren't for him,
No, Optimus.
Optimus might not be with us today.
Exactly.
I can see it.
Energon? Oh. Attack! Woo! Oh! Just run their asses over. Slow-mo. Oh! Okay, he's dead. What is it exactly?
But I did uncover this. It cannot be remains of a Predacon.
They're like Earth's dinosaurs.
Which means for you guys,
Interesting.
running into one would be like us meeting a
Yeah.
T-Rex.
That shockwave cloned the beast from one
Yes.
such find.
We could have beast wars on our hands.
And if Shockwave
Ooh.
only requires a single strand of CNA...
We must become beast hunters.
Oh, they got a piece. Okay.
little preposterous.
I sanction
Damn.
the dispatch of a small army of these Predaclones to Earth, guarding the
Look at the
energon
different
reserves
designs.
they had managed to secure.
You are not suggesting that I would send my creations to a distant planet without first having them microchipped?
Well,
It's very
From our
interesting. Learning that there's been
historical
more. Okay.
But those are metal versions of creatures from our Greek mythology.
It's pretty cool that all of those beasts, right, are the reason why there's a lot of folklore and stuff like that in our history.
Ultra Magnus, lead the wreckers to the bluffs.
Yes, Optimus.
Mm.
I would be honored to put this to some practical use.
Okay.
I will search
Huge
this
over
quadrant.
them.
Hey, B, have you ever thought you might want to be a prime?
Oh, he's bringing this up.
Not now. Why won't he just promote you from scout already?
Oh.
Your choice. Guess it would be more meaningful to graduate back home on Cybertron.
Yeah, but you
You're one
chose.
patient guy.
Yeah, well. Just digging away. Uh-oh. They're being surrounded. Or did they know? I don't know. Oh, that was smart. Yep. I was like, huh? That was good. Oh, he's there. Oh, nice. Oh, not good. Oh, that's not good. And he's out. Where's Optimus? Let's say, okay, there he is. Oh, shit.
Soundwave.
Figure it out. Come on. Oh, nice. I'm loving the slow-mo in this. Oh. Shit. Oh. Careful. Oh, damn. Yeah, I love that. He's struggling. Oh, never mind. Facing. Oh, shit. Oh, it's broken. He can just take whatever piece. Oh. Really? Oh my god. Shit.
I understand that you engaged Optimus Prime in the field.
Only in order to secure the specimen.
This show just continues to crush it. It does. Like, this episode is just great. It just landed. It stuck the landing in terms of what it was trying to do. It set the stakes up in terms of, oh, there's been other Predacons on this planet for a very long time, and they're actually the reason why there's actual folklore in our history, because they're probably walking around amongst humans, and they've been written down like dragons and all this stuff. Now they're explaining all of that, like that makes sense. And now they're on the hunt for basically the remains of these Predacons to now make more, because they already have the dragon one that Shockwave already made. Now they're wanting to build an army, because Megatron, of course, wants an army. He wants an army of them. And they set this up in terms of like, this is a new thread in the plot we're going to be following, and now they've lost. There was a piece that was taken. Now, the first... Well, no. Actually, there was two, because they found the one earlier to set all of this up, and then, of course, in the third act here, where they're out at that oil rig or whatever, the oil mining, then there was a piece that was ripped off, because they're all trying to pull on at the same time for Shockwave, and then it breaks apart in a couple pieces, and one of the pieces, miraculously, is just transported because Soundwave is there, and he's able to open a portal instantaneously where it's falling, so that Optimus can't catch that piece to prevent it from being taken, because all they need is one strand of what's a CNA, not GNA, DNA, but CNA, and they got it. That little piece was just enough. So I'm expecting we're going to see more of these Predacons. I'm assuming they're going to be fast-tracked, because at the ending of the episode, they've made a point to say Shockwave. I don't know if this means we're not going to see him on the show for a bit. I think it's just meaning he's not going to be out actually looking for the relic pieces. He's going to relay that just for Starscream, which, like, do you want to trust Starscream from getting those pieces? But anyways, so he can be in the lab and fast track and accelerate the army. So, not good. Not good on that sense. So, but they already have a plan, because my thinking going into this episode, Dark Mound was destroyed. What do the Decepticons even do? Like, what do they do now? Because they're back on the ship now, right? Megatron's warship. What do they do from here? Well, they've explained it. There's actually been these beasts for a very long time here on this planet. They were sent here basically as just a way to take out like Autobots at the time that were stationed on Earth, and they were just kind of waiting for the arrival of Megatron, and it didn't happen, right? Like, he was too late. But once again, more stuff is just here on the planet, showcasing that there has always been some sort of activity with bots on this planet, right? Because we've already been seeing, and I've been questioning this at times, because I'm not like the biggest Transformers fan, so I'm always trying to figure out how they're going to explain and establish new characters, new storylines, because the way they kept handling it here in this show is that, oh, well, this Decepticon's been discovered. Like it was Dreadwing's brother. He was discovered after the whole 5-episode arc to start the show. Like, he was discovered in like some sort of container that was like buried away, right? And then this was discovered. This was like, this is here, and then this weapon and this artifact. And like, how are they explaining it? Like, how come all of this stuff is on this planet specifically? Now, they have addressed a few things in terms of why the importance of Earth connection to Cybertron and why this planet was. Now, there's probably other planets like Mars and other places that have these kind of similar things too. Probably not on the level of the importance of stuff we've been seeing on the show, but they've already kind of done that. But at first, it just felt jarring. And now we have another thing that's been on this planet, right? In terms of like things they're trying to find. And it seems to be a common thing this show has done is quest, right? To search for an object, right? There's always something that the Decepticons are going after, or the Autobots are going after, but more so the Decepticons, and the Autobots are trying to interfere and do their own searching as well, while trying to prevent the Decepticons from getting it. It seems to be a very common trope, because it's simple to do, right? Because with the show, even though this season, and guys, you guys were pointing out early on, look at the quality difference in terms of the visuals of seasons 1 and 2 to now season 3. Of course, they have less episodes, but look at the difference in quality. The show looks better. The character designs, like they've redesigned Smokescreen. Optimus, of course, has a brand new design. He's Optimus 2.0. He's a giant towering mech, like he's even bigger now. He now has a new actual like vehicle he can turn into. And there's more locations we're going to. They have a new base. There's a lot of things they've been doing, and visually it just looks better this season than it has in previous seasons. So that's great. That's great. But what is, I'm guessing the end goal specifically for the season is, I'm guessing the Predacon War, or like Beast Wars as it was said, right? I'm guessing. I guess. I think that's what we're leading up to specifically. But they don't have a lot of time, is my kind of concern. And also too, like, it's very common to do the whole quest fetching storylines, but at least they're still keeping it entertaining, because honestly it's been done over and over and over on this show. There's been times where it's several different things we're trying to find and search within a season. Thankfully, we have a shortened season here, so we this is episode 5. We have 13 episodes, and we have a film to wrap everything up, or a film to kind of conclude this era of Transformers. So, because I don't know, maybe the movie isn't wrapping up any storyline, like it's just a separate story entirely to kind of conclude this era of these characters and everything. I have no idea, but like, I wonder how much time we're going to spend on these quest fetching things. And then we get into kind of what the whole point of the season is, which is about the Predacons and all of that. So we'll see. At least we have like pretty much everybody on board now in terms of Autobots. Like, we have, of course, Ultra Magnus involved. We have Wheeljack more involved now. He's part of the team, even though there's the whole thing back and forth, because Ultra Magnus just does, he's been like, he's fine with Bulkhead, but he just doesn't like Wheeljack. Because Wheeljack doesn't want to take authority. He doesn't want to, take any fucking rules and shit. He doesn't deal with it. But at least we have everyone together in terms of we're all under the same roof. The team is, there's more characters and everything. So that's good. The one thing I also want to mention too real fast, besides the action was great, of course, in the episode, it was really cool to see Optimus flying around. Still really cool to see that. Is, as I suspected, and not necessarily what they actually did, but I knew there were still going to be some sort of leftover things to be addressed, or at least discussed, from Smokescreen's decision to use the rest of the power, the energy in the forge, the hammer, which I'm assuming we're gonna see, because we didn't see Ultra Magnus. I just now thought about this. We didn't see Ultra Magnus and Wheeljack and Bulkhead, like, where they went, right? We only saw Optimus inside in terms of him and Bumblebee and Smokescreen. So I just thought about that. Like, I guess we'll be seeing that maybe next episode. Anyways, off track. Smokescreen was still kind of talking about his decision because he was like saying, I'm almost was a prime and I'm still a scout. And then Ratchet's like, what? Prime? I meant time not to, be a recruit or whatever. Like he spirited away. But then he asked Bumblebee, well, have you ever thought about being a prime? I don't know if he's necessarily regretting his decision, but I think he's just like thinking, man, I was this close, because Optimus, he did die. He did die for a moment. But then he threw the hammer handle on his arm, on his hand, in Optimus' hand. And then there you go. Boom. Optimus 2.0. But he's probably thinking, damn, I could have been a prime right now. But, and people said, like, if Smokescreen would become, because I was saying, I just don't see Smokescreen becoming a prime. You guys were saying, well, Optimus was not always Optimus. It took him a while to grow into that person that he needed to be a prime. He was, of course, chosen to be a prime, but he had to learn to be a prime over time. So Smokescreen would have had the same thing if it happened to him. Yes, but we're also talking about at the time period of if Smokescreen would have became a prime when Optimus died, and he didn't throw the hammer on him to save his life, to bring him back to be Optimus 2.0, flying around, new design, all this. I don't know if the team would be able to handle all of this that's happening with the Decepticons, because Smokescreen would be the leader, he'd be the prime, but man, it would, leadership wise, it just wouldn't be the same. I don't know if they would win. Like, I don't know if they would have a chance, because Optimus's leadership is, I think, what's helping and what's actually keeping everything together, because his return changed the course of events, right? Him showing up at the end of last episode to take out everything, and Dark Mountain was destroyed in the process, and you saw the huge rejuvenation of excitement and determination, dedication when they all heard Optimus Prime is back. So to have Smokescreen become a prime at this time, instead of Optimus returning and him being fully basically reborn in a sense, 2.0, I don't think Dark Mountain would have been destroyed if we would have seen a prime Smokescreen show up. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it would happen. I just don't think things would have ended well. Sure, he would have gotten his moment to hopefully shine, but I don't think ultimately it would have really made a difference. I don't know, because we still were going to end up in this whole same scenario, right? Where Predacons were going to be discovered, their remains, to then build a new army. So all the layers of stuff. So I'm assuming well, based on his ending conversation with Bumblebee, which can't understand what Bumblebee's even saying, maybe he's okay now with it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he brings it up next episode. But anyways, what do you guys think of the episode of Transformers Prime Season 3, of course, Episode 5? Really, really enjoyed it. Can't wait to see what happens next week. And it sucks we have a shortened season, but man, every episode is delivering on what it's trying to do. So I'm not really complaining too much, because damn, they're kicking ass. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.